Two big rigs collide, releasing toxic chemicals and starting a brush fire. Now Interstate 5 through the Grapevine remains closed in both directions. We're on the scene with new developments. Then a missing woman, a bizarre crime scene, and very few clues. Can police crack this mysterious case? Live with new details. I'm Ellen Leva, live at the ABC 7 Broadcast Center. Also, we're keeping an eye to the sky for severe storms. Hot and humid conditions could fuel more heavy weather. Count on live Doppler 7000 plus coverage today at 4 on Eyewitness News after Oprah.
Nicholas.
Are
you okay?
The district attorney has granted you some time.
I was praying that you got away.
Well, your brother and I just spent the morning in court. Young Lansing's a first-rate attorney, by the way. Not that it makes any difference. Jason, Sam, and Michael will be staying right where they are.
Jason and Sam can deal with being in the cell. Michael can't.
Right, that's why he stayed at my apartment last night.
Your apartment?
Uh-huh. Oh, he's fine.
Where is he now?
Safe.
Wait, no, don't walk away from me. Where is he now?
Like I told you, he's in good hands. Hey, Michael. Good to see you. We don't want to talk about you.
Sweetheart. Mommy's here. It's gonna be okay. Elizabeth. Okay, you're welcome. Is Rachel Adair around? She's in her office.
No, but you're like the third or fourth person to ask for her this morning.
Has she not shown up to work yet?
She's missed all of her rounds. She's missed her appointments.
Has she ever done that before?
No, not without calling in. We've paged her, we've texted her, we've left voicemails.
It's as though she's fallen off the face of the planet.
Oh, man. I was dreaming.
We had that conference call this morning.
What? Oh, my God, in an hour. I can't believe it's that late.
Oh, no, I hated waking you up.
No, thank you. Thank you. I have to review that Asian prospectus.
Oh, you must be exhausted. Nicholas, I'm not surprised you slept in. And I got home late and you still weren't here. I fell asleep waiting.
Yeah, I guess it was pretty late.
So, you gonna tell me where you were? Hi.
Morning. You know, it's my favorite thing, waking up next to you.
Yeah, me too. I mean, waking up next to you.
I know what you meant. What time did you finally get to sleep last night?
I'm not sure. Did I wake you up? I mean, it was kind of late.
I went right back to sleep.
Good.
Did you look out that window all night?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I bought this unit, you know. Because it's a great view.
I'm sorry. I didn't think I'd disturb you.
No, you didn't. Is this about what happened to Kelly's?
No. No, I was being impossible. It's not that.
Well, if it's not about that, now I'm curious. What is it, Courtney?
I should be furious with you, you know, instead of showing up the instant you call.
I'm glad to see you all.
Sending Luke out of town like that on some top secret mission. I don't even know when he's going to be back.
Well, the terms of the deal are confidential, per Luke's request.
Luke's request?
Are you surprised?
Well, I shouldn't be, should I?
You know him better than I do.
And trust him more, apparently.
Apparently. Shall we sit?
Sure.
Actually, I asked you here on behalf of my stepson, Michael.
Yeah, I heard that he was arrested last night.
Yes.
Poor kid. Even if he did kill AJ, there's no way he could have known what he was doing. Can you even arrest somebody that young?
Right now, what John Durant wants, John Durant gets. And he wants custody of Michael.
And to destroy Sonny in the process.
Carly's devastated, as you can imagine.
Carly can't win against John Durant.
Don't be so sure.
She's hardly considered a great mother.
She loves her son. Michael loves her deeply.
Durant happens to be Michael's biological grandfather. He also happens to be district attorney and one of the most powerful men in the country. She doesn't stand a prayer against him.
I do. I can outmaneuver John Durant. But I need one thing.
And what would that be?
Your assistance, of course.
Are you okay? Where did you sleep last night? I had to let them take you last night. I'm so sorry, but I had no choice. I called them and no one would tell me anything. Are you sure you're okay, sweetie?
Yes.
I had a feeling they were going to be taking you to Dr. Thomas's office, so I parked myself right here and I just waited. I was just hoping that you would come, and you're here. I know you're going through a tough time now, but I promise everything is going to be okay.
It's time for Michael's session.
How's Michael doing?
I'll know more after the session.
Where did he sleep last night?
It's my understanding that he spent the night at your father's apartment.
You stayed at John's last night?
Yeah.
And he never told me. He never said anything about it.
Well, I wanted to call, but he wouldn't let me.
The sooner that Michael and I can get to work, the better off he'll be.
I want to stay with my mom.
Is that okay? Just give us 5 minutes. We'll check out the donuts in the cafeteria.
No, I can't allow you to take Michael out of the doctor's sight.
Well, it's not like I'm going to run away.
We really need to get started with the session.
Can my mom go in with me?
Is that okay?
No, not at this time.
All right, sweetheart, listen to me. The doctor's going to help you. You have to let him help you.
Okay, let's go, Michael.
Hold it right there. You won't be getting near Michael Corinthos today or any other day.
Why didn't you and Michael keep sailing? Jason, you could be out of the country by now.
I heard you being arrested. I wanted to come after you, but Michael said Jody was ready to tell who killed AJ.
All right, you know what? It doesn't matter. I understand.
Sam, I tried. I did. I tried to pretend to see Jody, but Michael caught on. He panicked. He said, I think he's crazy, so I had to call Dr. Thomas.
And he told you to come back? What else did he say?
Nothing. He just said to come home. And then, Sonny made a deal with Durant.
Oh, and Durant double-crossed Sonny, took Michael, and put you in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the smartest thing Durant could have ever done.
But you shouldn't be in jail. It's my fault. All you ever did was try to help Michael.
No, Jason, now is not a time for a great escape.
Then
okay?
I will
No.
take any deal they offer, as long as you go free.
Hey, I thought I told you to leave.
Expect a call from Judge Watts' office.
You know I could have you arrested as well.
We're convinced the judge that the warrant was improperly served, so charges against Sam and Jason have been dropped.
That's good. That's good. And how much did that one cost you?
All we got to do now is exonerate Michael and get him out of the trap you built.
Hey, you're the one who trapped him. You warped his mind. Sonny, don't you see what happened? You're the one who taught him to kill.
No, you taught my son the family means nothing. You betrayed him. And you are blood relative, Durant.
He is lucky that I was willing to intervene.
You got him arrested. You dragged him out of his mother's arms. You terrorized the poor little boy.
All right. Michael might be a little scared now, but one day, sooner than later, he's going to thank me because I had the guts to get him away from you once and for all. But, let's stop all this. Because it doesn't really matter, does it? Because in the end, and I do mean the end, you and I are going to be standing in God's court, side by side. And he alone is going to judge us. And I'm okay with that. How about you?
General Hospital on ABC.
I'm sorry. I should have called. I lost track of time, I guess. I went for a walk and...
On the East Riding Trail like you wanted?
No, actually in town.
Yeah, I should have stayed with you, but we've been so swamped at the hospital.
It's okay.
You were thinking about us. weren't you? You were blaming yourself and wanting to make everything right.
You know me too well.
Nicholas, I know that you're hurting, and it's clearly my fault. And I want to apologize.
No, please, don't apologize, okay? I don't blame you for the way that I feel or any way that I've been acting, okay?
But all you wanted to do was go for a walk and then come back
but
here.
If you had to work, you had to work.
That's been really difficult lately.
It's just, well, listen, we've both been through terrible things, okay? You're just doing the best you can to deal with it.
And so are you.
And I don't fault you for anything, okay? In fact, I regret everything that's happened and I said and everything that I've done. And
well, if I can't apologize, you can't regret. Okay? Just know that through everything, I've never stopped loving you. And I never will.
There's just a lot going on at the foundation right now.
Like what?
I don't know. I guess I just overextended myself a little.
I'll be happy to bail you out if you need.
No. I can't start counting on you to bail me out. I just need to get out there and do some serious fundraising, you know?
Okay. It's your foundation. You run it as you see fit. Just know that the offer stands, okay?
Thank you.
And keep in mind that we're expecting a baby. Sleeping through the night will soon be a distant memory. The rarest of commodities. Enjoy it while it lasts, okay?
Hello?
I have to see you.
Hey, thanks for getting here so quickly. It's about Rachel Adair. She hasn't shown up for work, and I've been calling her. She's not picking up her phone or her messages.
When was last contact?
Last night. But she would never miss work without calling in.
Well, it's a little early to file missing persons.
Yeah, Rachel Adair's made some powerful enemies in this town, including Courtney and Jax.
They haven't been involved with Rachel for months.
But what about Courtney's other family? She's pretty seriously connected, isn't she? Sonny Corinthos' sister?
I did wonder if this has something to do with Michael Corinthos.
Why is that?
Reese Marshall was looking for her as well.
Am I missing something here?
Yeah, Reese Marshall is Sonny Corinthos' new girlfriend.
I'm not gonna let you take the blame from me, okay? So whatever happens, happens to the both of us.
Lucky day, guys. Charges have been dropped. You're free to go.
Oh my God. Thank you. Ow. Thank you.
Congratulations. Your freedom has been bought and paid for by Mr. Corinthos himself. But there is one small catch. Judge Watson issued a restraining order. You see, I called in a few favors myself.
Wait a minute. You cannot keep Sonny away from his own kid.
Well, I have full legal rights as a father, at least for the moment. The restraining order is against them.
Us. Michael needs us, Durant.
You're forbidden to come anywhere near Michael whatsoever. That means no phone calls, no contact, no letters, no email. If you come within 500 feet of my grandson, you will be arrested. Enjoy your freedom. I don't think it's going to last long.
Where's Michael? Did I put him in jail?
Yeah, he's staying with Durant.
Oh my, that is
I think
insane.
he figured the situation that it's the way to take Michael away from me, Carter.
I should have brought him back.
Sonny, he was talking to thin air. He needs help.
I agree, but you know what? We both figured that he was going to double crime. I don't blame him for this.
We have 30 minutes to get ready for a hearing.
What hearing?
I think we should file an injunction to keep Dr. Thomas from treating Michael.
What are you talking about?
Rachel Adair saw Dr. Thomas coming out of AJ's room at the same time that he was killed.
Okay. But you think Michael's psychiatrist killed AJ?
I think it's a possibility.
You listening to this? Every word?
I asked around. She seemed fine yesterday.
Maybe she met some guy and decided to disappear.
Rachel Adair was one of the original suspects in AJ Quartermain's murder. She was a patient on the same floor the night he died. I always thought she knew more than she was saying.
Yeah, so did I.
Well, maybe she was about to talk.
Hey, guys, come on. She's only just turned up missing.
What? Are we being too suspicious?
Yeah, it's starting to sound that way.
Well, with all due respect, sir, you weren't on the case from the beginning. Rachel Adair was up to her neck in this.
So we suspect foul play?
No, we count on it. With all due respect, of course.
Alan, I need to speak with you about Michael.
The last I heard, Michael had been placed with John Durant, and the DA is not returning any of my calls.
Why did you need to see me?
Sky, if this is some kind of setup to get Monica and I to present a united front for
that's
Michael...
not going to happen.
Not in a million years.
Wow, we agreed on something.
The truth is, if you had saved AJ instead of watching Michael kill...
Oh, for heaven's sakes, that's not the way it happened,
Stop it
Alan.
right now, both of you. We have a chance to save Michael. For once, you two need to stop fighting and act in Michael's best interest. I've been thinking a lot about your hacienda, and I really think we could live there, don't you? Me, Morgan, Michael, you, Diego if he wants.
We've had this conversation. You really want to disappear with Michael again?
It's the only way to protect him.
Okay. Obviously you saw him today.
Yeah, he showed up at the shrinks.
How was he?
Quiet, shut down. He spent the night at my father's. Can you believe that? My own dad can't pick up the phone to call me.
I'm sorry.
Michael is the most resilient, the strongest kid I know.
Just like his mom.
But I'm afraid he's falling apart.
And you think it will help him to move him to the other side of the world, separate him from family and friends?
He's in so much pain. I just want to take him away from everything.
I know. Doesn't he need to continue seeing Dr. Thomas?
According to the almighty Agent Marshall, we can't trust Dr. Thomas either.
Dr. Thomas has no business treating Michael. It's an obvious conflict of interest.
Well, because an emotionally unstable doctor says she saw Thomas leaving AJ's room the night of the murder.
No. Dr. Thomas made that tape that led to Michael's first arrest, and that tape was illegally obtained from the doctor's office.
Doesn't matter.
Just for the record,
a tape
Durant.
that suggests Michael killed AJ.
That is all the more reason for Dr. Thomas to push Michael into a false confession to protect his own reputation.
Stop.
No,
Right there.
come
Just stop.
on.
The evidence against Michael is overwhelming. It doesn't matter what Dr. Adair thinks she saw or didn't see.
Hey, Durant, let me just
No,
take a deep...
Sonny, think about this. If Michael confesses, the healing begins. Isn't that what you want? Look, I got a good deal for him. I got a closed hearing, 2 years probation, ongoing therapy. If you lose this hearing, the plea bargain falls through, he could be subjected to a public trial.
He's bluffing, Sonny.
Is that what you want? You want your son, you want Michael to be tried in open court? Come on, man.
You sure about this?
Yes.
Rachel told you herself.
Yes.
She's gonna testify?
If we can find him.
No if. I'm not putting Michael through a trial.
If I lose this hearing, you're off the case.
That could destroy your grandson.
Then give me what I need.
Michael's already under a tremendous strain.
All right, look. I'm gonna bring Michael by your office. You're gonna get him to admit that he killed AJ. Once he confesses, I can move Carly and Sonny out of the way. And I can have permanent custody of my grandson.
I can't believe we're back. Jason, I really didn't think we would leave this place for months if even ever. Hey, you did the right thing bringing Michael home.
What if Rachel Adair is right?
Jason,
I mean, just
Rachel...
what if Dr. Thomas killed AJ?
Rachel Adair is a serious liar from way back. She probably killed AJ herself and is afraid that Michael saw her.
Okay, so why didn't she say anything before?
I don't know. Maybe it's some sort of a scam and she wants to blame it on Dr. Thomas. Maybe she wants to say that Dr. Thomas planted this memory in Michael. I mean, seriously, Jason, can you see Dr. Thomas killing somebody? Especially AJ?
I'm glad you called.
Yeah, excuse me. I apologize for expecting you to meet me up here. It's
No, it's okay. It's
tawdry a bit.
No, look, I don't want to draw a lot of attention. I'm sure you don't either. You know, about last night.
Yeah, that's actually why I called you.
Yeah, obviously, right? Anyway, look, I've obviously been. I guess I've misled you about a lot of things lately, and I'm sorry. I really like you as a friend. I do.
I never meant to kiss you, okay? And it just can't happen again.
If you really want to leave, we'll spirit Michael out of the country as soon as possible.
But you think it's a bad idea?
At this point, yes. If there's a workable alternative.
Like what? I look like a rotten mother on paper. If my own father wants to take my son away.
Carly, we had this conversation. Do you think Michael's really healthy enough to leave the country?
Well, he's definitely not healthy enough to be raised by John Durant and a bunch of social workers. Michael needs me. I need him.
That's true, but he has other family in Port Charles.
My mother would love to take him, but she's got the threat of a lawsuit hanging over her head. And Mike, please, he's already abandoned like 2 kids. Michael loves Courtney, but she's not really a blood relative.
Well, he has other blood relatives.
Well, I've explained everything, and Monica and Alan actually agreed. You can ask the court to place Michael with the Quartermains over my dead body.
I don't know if Dr. Thomas killed AJ or not.
Jason has a feeling. I could see it in his eyes.
Feelings aren't evidence.
Okay, what is Dr. Thomas's motive?
I don't see a clear motive yet. Obviously, Jason doesn't either. He would have said something. But I just think it's really risky to let him have access to Michael, at least until we know what's going on. Now, come on, you and Carly are the only ones that can stop these sessions, and she's not going to do it, so it has to be you.
Michael will not survive a trial.
Honey, Durant's just trying to scare you with the whole trial thing.
He's using my son to get at me.
Okay, well, this hearing can make that stop. Will you trust me just a little? I know what I'm doing. Just let me go to court and protect your son.
All right, I trust you.
You know, it feels really good to wash, the feel of lockup off your skin. I hate being in and out of jail.
I
My whole
hate-
life I was kind
That you were locked up because of me.
of... First of all, I was locked up because I was sloppy and I got caught. And because I was protecting Michael, which I don't regret. I would do it again if I had to. Are we clear on that?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Okay. And if we should ever find ourselves in a similar situation, I want you to know that I don't want you dreaming up some deal that puts you in jail for 1,000,000 years and sets me for free. Okay?
How about we don't get arrested anymore?
Don't hold your breath on that one.
I won't.
Hey, Jax. Do you mind if I launch straight into something that's absolutely none of my business.
No, not at all.
Okay, feel free to tell me to back off.
I will just jump right in there.
This whole surrogacy arrangement is very difficult for Lucky, as you must know. For Elizabeth to carry your child to pay for Lucky's medical bills, it hurts his pride.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, and it's great that you're gallant and charming and generous, and Elizabeth would really love those flowers, but Lucky, gas on a bonfire.
Oh, yeah, right. They're not for Elizabeth. They're for my wife. Courtney's having a meeting here at the hospital.
I was in pretty bad shape last night and had way too much to drink. And
Maybe that's why you felt dead inside.
I'm sure it was.
And that's what alcohol does, right?
Yeah.
Takes the edge off, kills feelings.
Yeah. And in any case, it's just I overstepped, and kissing you was a huge mistake, and
I agree.
I'm profoundly sorry for that.
Look, Nicholas, I kissed you back. I'm sorry, too. Anyway, lately it's been easier to talk to you than to talk to my own husband.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way.
I mean, I really enjoy our connection.
So do I.
But, we can't.
Yeah, and we can't keep this up.
I was gonna say, do it again.
Keep it up, do it again. same difference.
Right. Look, I've obviously been sending you mixed signals all along, and I apologize.
I apologize to you as well.
I do love Jax. I do. I mean, we're starting a family. And even if I'm not carrying a child, I'm grateful. I'm glad. So I need to stop leaning on you.
And I on you. I mean, I love Emily too. And I want our marriage to work. It will work. I'll make it work. So I regret any pain or trouble or whatever that I may have caused you.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, well,
No.
I mean, I think I kind of ruined what could have been a good friendship.
I guess the timing is just,
Yeah,
it's all wrong.
Yeah, that sure is.
I mean, anyway, I guess this is the last time we're gonna be meeting like this. So.
Yeah, I understand. It's fine.
I mean, it's not that I don't like you. I mean, I guess it's just that I like you too much.
Hey. I like you too much, too.
He says I don't have to be here.
You can't depend on your dad's girlfriend, but you can depend on me.
Ask me something.
Do you miss Jody?
She isn't real.
I understand that.
I made her up.
Well, sometimes children make up friends so they can get through a scary time.
It's for babies.
Jody may be helping you remember what you did to AJ. Does Jody know what happened to AJ? Did Jody tell you something about what happened to AJ that night? The night that he died? What did she tell you? What are you looking at?
She's here.
Michael.
This may sound strange, but I believe that Courtney and I were meant to be parents. The first time we really noticed each other was the night I found out that Sam's baby wasn't mine. And she understood my sense of loss, as irrational as it was. I mean, her experience of losing a child was much greater than mine ever was. But that's one of the reasons I asked her to go to Monte Carlo with me, so we could both forget.
And you ended up falling completely in love.
The children we lost brought us together. And now we have a chance to have one of our own.
So then it has to be fate.
Another believer.
True believer. Yeah, sometimes two people are just meant to fall in love, and events conspire to make it happen.
So beat up last night, I forgot to charge my cell phone.
I left mine at home.
No, you're not. It's my fault. I should never asked you to come up here.
It's okay.
I'm late for a conference call, though. Someone might come up here and looking for me.
I'm on a hospital room.
Or not.
We can always pray.
Yeah, or we can just wait for it to stop raining and start yelling. I'm freezing here. Let me...
No, you need it. No, I'm all right, really.
I don't need as bad as you do.
Thanks.
I work like hell to get Michael out of the Quartermain house. I'll be damned if I let him go back.
Well, then we'll work around you. We'll go directly to the court and petition for custody of Michael.
You see why I don't trust them?
We don't trust you either,
All right, you know what?
Carly.
Can we please just focus on the issue at hand? Don't we all just want to get Michael away from John Durant?
Yes.
Obviously.
I've come up with a practical solution, but it will only work if everyone cooperates.
And what is the deal?
Carly will ask the court to place Michael with you.
You win. You're the Quartermains.
So we win. Then what?
In return for the privilege of bringing up Michael, you will allow Carly unlimited visitation anytime, day or night.
Fine.
In addition, when Carly asks the court to give Michael back to her, you will. There will be no custody fight.
Why would we give him back to Carly? She's kicked that kid around this town like he was a football.
We will do what is best for Michael, including returning him to Carly, assuming Carly has enough time between husbands.
I don't have to listen to this.
Does anyone have a better solution? Look, Carly, Michael gets to stay in Port Charles. You can visit him anytime you want, and he stays away from John Durant.
What about Sonny?
Let him make his own arrangements.
That's what worries me.
Me too. What about those offers you can't refuse?
I'll respect any choice you make.
She makes or we make?
The choice is Carly's.
I'll ask the court to place Michael with Alan and Monica.
Well, that wasn't quite the victory that you were expecting.
Maybe you didn't
was it?
understand the judge's decision, Durant, but Michael continues with Dr. Thomas for 2 more weeks until we can find a better therapist, and then he never has to speak to that guy again.
Yeah, well, 2 weeks, that's long enough for me.
To bully Michael and to incriminate himself.
Why can't you just let Michael admit to killing AJ so this can be over?
Michael Corinthos may not have killed AJ after all. We just found Rachel Adair dead in her apartment.
Oh, my God.
Looks like she overdosed. But she left a suicide note.
Rachel Adair confessed to killing AJ Quartermain.
Being hypnotized is simple. It's nothing to be afraid of. It'll help calm you down. And then you can remember what you've done.
Don't let him do it.
So just focus on the pen, please. Michael. Michael, look at the pen. Thank you. So just relax and count backwards from 10 for me. Would you do that? Okay. Nice and slow. 10, 9.
Don't do it! Get out! Run! 6, 5.
You've had nightmares like this before when Michael was missing, but you never screamed.
I was looking through a window into an ICU room. Dr. Thomas injected something into Michael's IV bag. I was screaming, but there was no noise. I was pounding, but I could not get into the room.
You felt helpless, right? I mean, the same way you felt when you were in bed after the accident.
Yeah, but Michael was in the bed.
Okay. You said that you heard Dr. Thomas's voice, Jason. Maybe No, maybe you were Michael in your dream.
That doesn't make any sense.
Maybe in your dreams, your memories are trying to resurface, in the form of a dream. And maybe there's something you know about Dr. Thomas, Jason.
Like the reason he'd want to kill AJ?
I don't know. I mean, it's possible.